I'm tired of failing. I'm tired of taking L's. I want to be successful right now. So why is it not happening as quick as I want it to happen? In today's video, we're going to talk about the relationship between success and failure and how you need to fail before you succeed. So yeah, let's talk about that relationship between success and failure, because when you start anything new, if you start a new skill, if you start a new business, if you start anything, if you want to learn a new language, it's more often than not that you're not going to be very good when you begin. And that is just the way life works. It's very rare that you're going to jump straight into something new and be very good at it straight away. And it feels like you're failing a lot. It feels like you're taking L's a lot because you're not as good as you want to be. You're not producing, or you don't have the skill level that you want to have yet. And it just feels like L's. It feels like failure. And it's a test of your character. It's a test of your steel, a test of your determination to push through the failures. And in today's video, we are going to talk about how you have to fail before you succeed. So let's get into it. But welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese. I am the shift worker, the dream builder, working full time and building my way out of it from shift life to self-made. Just had a night shift last night, bit tired, had a few naps. I've got another night shift here tonight as well, so just getting ready for that. But I wanted to make this video today because success and failure and success has been on my mind. And I've just started a new YouTube channel, I've just started a new blog. So I'm experiencing losses, I'm experiencing failure pretty much, depending on how you look at things, it could be every time that I'm posted. Because when you go into something new, I definitely have done this myself, I have an idea, I have an expectation of what I want, what I can do, what I can achieve. And then when you start, I've started posting blogs, and what happened, I wasn't getting many reads. Not many people were reacting to my blog, not many people were reading it. I start posting YouTube videos and the same happens. But actually, on my first YouTube video, I actually had quite a high amount of views compared to my previous YouTube videos that I had put out last year. The first one back got quite a few views. But at the same time, you have this idea, I have this idea that I want to be able to get thousands of views. I want to get people commenting on my videos. I want to be able to build a community, build a following of people who want to watch my journey, who want to hear my advice, hear my story. And right now it's not happening. But I remind myself of this constantly. It is the starting of the journey. This is the starting point of my journey online with YouTube and writing. So as much as I would like to speed to the finish line and have everything that I desire and all my goals achieved, that's just not how life works. It is a very slow process of moving forward, steady improvement until eventually your goals can be hit, your expectations can be reached. And this is what I'm trying to keep in mind to myself, because it is discouraging. I'm not going to lie to you, it's discouraging when you're putting so much time, effort and energy into producing something or on a new skill. Maybe you're learning a martial art, maybe you're learning a new language. And it can be discouraging when you're putting so much time and effort and energy into learning this skill or starting that business and you're not getting the results that you want to see. And that is the test of character. It's going to be testing whether are you going to keep pushing onwards? Are you going to keep taking those L's? Are you going to keep failing? Because at the end of the day, you have to fail, you have to take L's, you have to lose for you to learn. And the learning is the most important part. Learning is what's going to push you forward. You're going to learn from mistakes, you're going to learn new ways of doing things, you're going to learn new skills, new techniques, new ways to shoot YouTube videos, new ways to write blogs, whatever you are doing, new ways to get clients to your business or your service. And these things take time. It is very steady, slow and steady wins the race, as they say. And we need to apply this mindset to whatever we are learning, to whatever we are pursuing. Slow and steady does normally win the race. People can talk about, you've got to do things fast, things have got to happen quickly, and this, that, and this and that. You've got to work 24 hours a day, and You know, you can't have a life until you're successful, but you know, that's not real life. Come on. And that might sound good for the YouTube, you know, it might get people riled up, like, okay, I gotta go hustle 24/7 every day of the week. But then, you know, you're gonna hit burnout, you're gonna hit a time where you're not happy with your life. You know, all you're doing is working and pursuing your dream, or, you know, pushing towards building a business or your skill. If that is the only thing that you are spending your time on, if, you know, all of your energy in life is going towards that, burnout is going to happen very quickly. I've had it myself when I was building my online personal brand last year. When I first started this journey, I was going all in. I was trying to produce 3 pieces of content a day, not on YouTube. This was on Instagram and TikTok, but I was pushing myself to the limit. And you know what good is that actually going to do? That I was getting the quantity, but the quality probably wasn't there, and that's why my growth wasn't as quick as I'd like to see. And then, you know, after all of that output, after all of that energy and not seeing the results I wanted to see, I got discouraged and I got burnt out. So I had to deal with the 2-in-1. You know, I was putting my heart, I was putting my soul into creating this content and trying to grow a personal brand online, and I wasn't getting the results, and I was getting burnt out at the same time. So now I'm approaching things differently. Now I'm approaching things with more experience now. So after I've had that experience, okay, I know that's not the way to do things, and I need to take it slow and steady, but I'm gonna keep maintaining a steady pace though. You know, I'm not moving at a snail's pace here. You don't have to move at a snail's pace with what you're pursuing. But you know, as long as you don't come off of that track, as long as you don't come off of that direction, you know, because these failures and losses and setbacks, they're like roadblocks. They're like roadblocks or bumps in the road. And you know, some people, if you take too many bumps, you're just going to turn around and think this isn't worth it anymore. This journey is not worth all of these bumps and bruises and losses and setbacks that I'm having. But you know, this is the beautiful relationship between failure and success. After every failure, if you are learning from those failures, if you are improving yourself steadily, you know, you're staying on track, you're staying on path, eventually those failures are going to make you improve. They're going to make you be better at whatever you are doing, whether it's videos like myself, or if it's, you know, maybe you want to be a copywriter, digital marketer, I don't know, maybe you've got a Shopify store. If you keep working on it, if you keep learning, you know, you keep taking the setbacks as a chance to learn new lessons, new ways of doing things, the improvement is going to happen. And you know, over time, that improvement is going to stack up. All those improvements are going to stack up, and you're going to start seeing success. You're going to start seeing victories. You're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor, whether it be more views and comments and engagements on your YouTube videos like I'm looking for, or your blog. Maybe you're getting more business to maybe you're getting new customers to your business or your new service. You're getting great reviews. You're getting people who are recommending you, or maybe you're just making great progress with a new hobby, a new skill that you're learning. Maybe you've stuck with boxing for 3 months, and now your skills are really good and you can hold your own in the sparring sessions. Maybe you're learning a new language and you can finally maintain a decent conversation with someone in a foreign language. It just takes time, and it takes failure, it takes losses, it takes setbacks to actually get there. And you know, we have to adjust our expectations when we go into something new. I've had to do that this time around when I'm coming online. When I'm writing my blogs, you know, I can't just expect to blow up straight away as much as I'd love to. I'd love to jump the line, and like I said earlier, jump the line and have all my goals accomplished. But unfortunately, that's very rarely how life works. You know, people like to say, oh, he's an overnight success, but whoever it is that you're seeing, whoever it is that you're watching, or people are saying that about, you haven't seen all the hard years of hard work, losses, setbacks that all these people have gone through. And this can go for anyone, whether it's your favorite athlete, your favorite creator, your favorite business person. Every single person who is succeeding right now has failed so many times before that they've probably lost count. And you know, we've got to take that mindset with us when we're building out our lives, when we're building out, you know, a side hustle, a new skill, or whatever it is that you are trying to learn or build. that we have to fail to succeed. But you know, if we learn from that failure, if we learn from those losses, that success is going to come quicker, and that success is going to be sweeter. So I can't wait to, you know, just keep going. I'm going to keep plugging away no matter what's happening with the views, no matter what I think should be happening with my, you know, my engagement or whatever else, my followers. I'm just going to keep cracking on. I'm in the process. I like creating videos. I like writing. I'm going to hold on to that. I want to be able to spread my message. I want to be able to, you know, show people my journey and help you with yours. And I want to build that community, and video by video, blog by blog, I am going to do that. And you know, setbacks, losses, they're going to come, but I'm going to hurdle those losses. I'm going to hurdle those setbacks and keep moving forward, not going to getting knocked off that path. And I implore you to do the same. If you're, you know, if you're pursuing something, if you're pursuing a new skill, a new business, a new lifestyle, whatever it is that you're pursuing, just keep with it. Keep taking those losses on the chin, keep taking those setbacks, jump over the hurdles, and eventually those failures and the lessons that you have learned will see you succeed. And success is available for everyone. It's just who's going to stick on that track the longest, who's going to stick on that path the longest. This path is a long one. It's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises, but whoever can stick on that path is going to find that success. And that is what I'm going to do throughout. You know, I'm here, I'm making these videos. I've only just gotten started, but the ideas are ringing. My blogs, you know, my blogging ideas are ringing. I've got lots of things coming ready to share with you, ready to show you. And I'm ready, you know, I want to build this community. I want to help you guys with your life, with your work, with your, you know, dream building. And I want to document me doing the same. And that is what I'm doing. Got that night shift tonight, so I'm going to get ready for that very soon. And I will be back. I want to try and record on the night shift as well. But yeah, just remember, you have to fail to succeed. You can't skip the line. Just take those losses, take those setbacks on the chin, keep picking yourself up and keep moving forward, and success will find you. And yes, that is the moral of this video. I'm taking those setbacks, I'm taking those L's. Maybe I'm not getting those views I want, I'm not getting those likes and the engagement that I want, but hey, I'm not stopping here. This is just the beginning. We are going to keep marching forward, and I want to see you do the same. So there we go, people. That is the video. I'll be back with another one very soon. Wish me luck for my night shift. I wish you all the best with whatever you're doing. I hope this video helped. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you feel like you need to fail to succeed? Do you need to fail before you can succeed? Let me know in the comments. You know, let me know what you're pursuing. Let me know what you're working on. Even if it's, you know, sticking with your job, trying to be promoted, let me know about it. Let's talk about it. I'm in the comments all the time anyway. Like whenever I post a video, I'm going to be in those comments. I'm going to be replying to everyone who is kind enough to drop me a comment. So yeah, I'll be back, people. Take it easy and have a great day.